day, I believe it was February something, and I am driving on the freeway, 8-hour drive, and I'm just thinking, with all this Epstein stuff that they're allowing the world to see, it's bringing depression, it's bringing a loss of hope. Because, like I said, the world, the country of America should be burning down by now because of what they are seeing and the not protecting of the children. So in my kind of conclusion, I'm convinced that Americans don't like children like the rest of the world does. Women are not protesting. White women are not protesting. White supremacy has taken off its mask, and it's letting us know that it really doesn't care what you think anymore. So pretty much the demons are now taking their mask off, and they don't care. They're showing you themselves. So I wonder what's coming. Absolute chaos, I guess. Like I said, I woke up at age 8. No, I was curious. I was aware at age 8, age 11 I woke up. And I'm here to tell you how to fight this. You're probably starting to hear this lately. It is within, and it's easy to say within, but how do you go within? Here's the first law: self-forgiveness. Lots of people right now feel that this is the end, and they have not found a way to find peace. We even have a president demon who said openly, "I'm not going for peace anymore." And so a lot of people are they don't know how to find that peace. And I remember, my dad, he was a terrible person, and we got in a fight once, and I grappled him and subdued him on the ground. And when I asked, I said, "What is it you want?" And he just started crying. He said he wants peace. So I don't know what that is really like. Peace, man, is like, to me, is death. Not just death, though, and death and going to the place you've always wanted to go, the place where all the family is there, where there's no death, no pain, you know that stuff. But we have the entity, I call it the entity now, which is a country that's in charge of all this. Whenever their leader comes to America, bad things happen. Like bad things sweep, darkness sweeps over our country. Clouds go gray, auras turn gray, blackness follows the innocent when this person comes to this country, every time. And where he comes from, he does not believe in a world after this. He rules his people he tells his people they are to rule this earth, and this is their heaven. And this is why they act the way they do. Because if one has nothing to look forward to or fight for on this planet, one has no soul. So back to the peace thing. How do you find peace? I don't know what that's like. So let me tell you, as humans, how to find this. And it's self-forgiveness. To find peace is not to worry about things you did in the past that you're not going to be forgiven for. That's why we don't do we don't do Christianity, and we don't do Christian nationalism, because they teach you that you're a bad person and that you sin and do these bad things, and there's no promising that you'll go to an afterlife, which is a horrible concept, which is why I have this page and giving you the lessons of my brother. And so you really have to go and have that conversation with, wherever you're ashamed, whatever part of your life where you were ashamed, go talk to the person and forgive yourself. That is what is robbing people of their peace. It's nothing else. Except, when you see all this evil right now, in the high ups and the elites, and you find out that they're doing these horrible things to children, you feel like it's over and that there's no hope to find peace. But like Led Zeppelin said, there's still time to change the road you're on. Murderers, sorry, we cannot speak for them. So you got to forgive yourself. Stay out of the past. Don't let it'll mess you up. If you're not proud of your past, or whatever you might call it, it's going to it's going to rob your peace from you. So I'm driving across country right now, and I like driving across country at night, and I'm doing so I can, I just spend this time thinking. Again, thanks for being part of this page. It's not just a page. These are the lessons from my brother. My brother knew the secret, how to escape this realm, this matrix that you guys are trapped in. And he put it in, and they're in the red. It's in red in the Bibles. Shouldn't be in there, but it's in red. Now, lately, I see a lot of talks about morning stars. And the ones who are awakened know who the morning star is. And those who are new, let me tell you of the morning star. The morning star is Lucifer. Or maybe, we call the Sapphire, is the morning star. Then we skip forward. There's someone else who called themselves, who said they are. One person calls in the beginning, he called himself the morning star. When the book was over, in Revelation 12:16, he told you he is the morning star. So Lucifer and Jesus, these are the same entities here. There's so much lying now, and depression that's hitting Americans right now is they're realizing that everything was a lie. You can't trust your president, your leader. You can't trust the cops or bad cops or you can't trust cops. You can't trust your leader. You can't trust cops, and you can't even trust the church. And now they're even telling people, don't trust your friends. Something is it's here. I've been talking about it since I was like 11 years old, but it is here. And this is that chaos that you only saw in movies. So with the people, with all the lying, the church, everything, you got the Christianity is promising you a product that you never get to see, but they tell you the product's going to be there when you die. Meanwhile, you have to pay for that product up front. And I don't see how people are still going to church. I know a lot of people who have left the church. They still have ties to, of course, to Jesus and the Christ, because he's the good guy, but they don't go to church. Now, with all the lies with all the lies, seeing that everything was a lie, the people who are lying to you or lied to you are the ones who spent a lot of energy, a lot of time telling you Lucifer was the bad guy. We are not devil worshippers here at the fellowship. We are not devil worshippers. We are red letter Christ. These are the words of Jesus, nothing else. I didn't call him the morning star. He said he is the morning star. Did not call himself that. He said he is the morning star. The people who been lying all this time, the churches are not protecting the kids. The churches are not, they're not protesting. Why? The people who lied to you told you this story about this one angel that was like very beautiful, and the firstborn, absolute beautiful human being. And they spent time telling you that is the most evil human being. You know, meanwhile, this God, this paper God, has witnessed all these lies that humans have been told. And the humans almost got it. They said it. They told us. They said God is in control. And they're 100% right. God is in control and behind all of this shit that's happening right now. There is no free choice, freedom of do whatever you want, while all these children, which are automatic Christ angels, being destroyed, harmed, and not protected as God watches. And the reason why Lucifer was banished is because he was exposing what was going on up there in heaven. That's what happened. All Lucifer wanted to do was sing to the rest of the angels. He was a singer, and he just wanted to sing to the divine source, or to God as he called it. And then things were happening, you know, and just like in our government now, he questioned, and because he questioned, the rest was history. Just like right now, if you question, you guys are losing accounts. I lost 20 already for asking the wrong question. And so it's not about, it's Satan. This has nothing to do with Satan. Satan and Lucifer are not the same. Sorry. Lucifer is a being, entity. Satan is a disease mixed with, wrath, hate, lust, greed, and jealousy. It's a disease, and lots of people can get it. So it's not about going to, I'm not saying go find a satanic church, because Lucifer has nothing to do with the satanic church and all that stuff. It's the angel of light. Lucifer is the entity of telling people the truth and telling them to wake up, and he probably the one who grew the tree of knowledge. They're telling you not to go learn anything about the great war in heaven, and not to ask questions about anything. God even says, "Don't look at me." And see, Lucifer, you knew he was beautiful. You know, he didn't mind you looking at him. God has never wanted people to look at him. And he's the one that said, don't learn nothing. No tree of knowledge, this and that. So I took time to, that's a whole nother thing. So, good luck, my friends, and good luck, everybody. If you need to, you can always write me a message, because I know times are hard. Humans are losing their souls out here. I see people. I saw over the weekend, I saw a car run a red light point blank. I saw a car drive on the wrong side of the road point blank. I saw in the morning a drunk driver driving a truck went up on the curb. they're just, humans have become AIs, and they don't have that beautiful divine conscience anymore. Us awake ones, we're still human beings, or beings. I'm a subhuman. And if you want to know about that, go look up the Egyptian Book of Life, as far as the humans, the levels of humans. So it's a rough one. So I'm telling you don't feel bad for your past. Okay, the church will manifest your pains and your guilt. The church will manifest your guilt, and you don't want that. That's gonna mess you up. That's gonna depress you. You have to know there is an afterlife. There's no one here who can tell you there is not, because they can't prove that. So I give you words today. I don't know what today is. I give you words today, and I'll put this up tomorrow, I guess, and I hope this helps out.
If today's message spoke to your heart, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Together, we'll keep uncovering the living words written in red, words that never fade. Dive into the heart of the Gospels with the red words of the Christ, a profound and illuminating exploration of the words spoken by Jesus Christ. This beautifully crafted book brings together the teachings, parables, and divine wisdom of Jesus as found in the New Testament, offering readers a focused and inspiring journey through his transformative message. Receive your copy today by visiting Amazon. The link will be in the description.